Hi, I'm Rob Steinke and this is my Harness Maker's Workshop. Welcome. Now, today, reins. You just think, well, just ordinary reins with long length of leather and that, but what makes them a bit special is a really nice hand grip. So I'm going to pop the camera down here now and I'm look at some of the options that I do to make the reins just fit better in one's hands. Okay, so we'll have a look there and I'll show you. Now, a lot of people and a lot of sets when they're sold just have ordinary, plain, everyday hand grips on their reins. But these are the alternatives that I offer people. Can you see these padded hand parts? Particularly good if you drive like so that you've got your left rein, your right rein, and it's easy to collect the horse or the pony up. These just fold beautifully into your hand. They're soft, they've got webbing in the middle, soft leather over, and then further on it goes into the normal hide where it goes through the terrets and onto the bit. But that is a lovely padded hand grip that really does you well. So that's one of the options. You can also have a webbing, especially for exercise vehicles when you're not going to maybe pay out for expensive leather reins. You've got these web ones, lovely feel to them, and I can also put leather stops on them so you can shorten them up, a bit like the riding reins. So that's another option, so particularly for exercising. Now, another variation is to lace the reins like so. And these reins have got holes punched in them. You can get plaited reins. The only problem is with those hand parts, if you nick one, all the rest go unravels and you've got nothing left. Here you've still got the solid part of the rein. I've put the hand grips on and it gives you a lovely feel to the rein. And these laced reins are not confined just for driving. I've had these on my riding bridle for years and years, and you can see they're well oiled and they're flexible and they give a good grip. I don't particularly like the rubber grips unless I've got gloves on and it's wet. With these you can just feel them and they get supple, and as I say, for riding as well as for carriage driving. So here we have a pair with the lacing on, but something else I've done with these, I put hand loops on. So not only have you got a nice grip there, but you've got the loop underneath. So if you're just pleasure driving or you're driving competition and you don't want the rein to go and you're driving two hands, rein in each hand, you've got really good grip there. It's comfy, you put your fingers into the lacing and you've got the loops as well. So while we're on talking about lacing, these aren't for driving, these are for showing in hand. When you're showing, you've got, normally if you're right-handed, the loop of the lead rein in your left hand, and then you're holding on with your right, and onto there you can put it straight onto a bridle, or you can put a Newmarket chain, the Y, you can put a long stallion chain, buckles on, but here I put the lacing on as well. So with a horse that's really pulling hard, you've got some grip. You don't need it all the way along, just that, what is it, barely a foot long, just to give that grip, particularly if the weather maybe is a bit wet and reins can slide through your hands. So with that, I've done this light brown with the black lacing, but also I'm going to make some up in, say, black as the main colour, and then put a bit of colour into them. You could put a red lacing going through, or a blue, a yellow. Well, there's a black as well if you were to use it with a brown. Right, so all these variations I can do so that when you're driving, you've got your whip there ready, you've got your topper on, and you've got a nice pair of reins in your hands. So that concludes my little chat about hand parts to reins, both riding, driving and in hand showing. So I'll say thank you very much for joining me, and I know a lot of my viewers are from throughout the world. Whichever country you're in, I welcome you back and hope to see you again. I can see a few new people today that haven't been with me before, so look forward to seeing you. Okay, so cheerio for now, and look, I'll be back soon. Cheerio.